Good morning, all. So yesterday we learned about the basic of the component, and we just quick recap what we learned yesterday. So component is the basic building block a basic building block of Angular, which means that an Angular application is a collection of components, and one component is responsible for handling one view or part of a view. तो जो कंपोनेंट है वो बेसिक बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक है एंगुलर का, और जो किसी एक व्यू पार्ट को डिनोट करता है. देन एक कंपोनेंट encapsulates the data HTML markup and the logic for a view. Then we create as many component as required. Then every Angular application has at least one component that is used to display the data on the view. Then when we create any component, it gets defined in ng module through Angular CLI command, which we are using for creating Angular application. Then Angular is a component-based architecture which allows us to work on smaller and more maintainable pieces that can be also used in different places. So when we creating an application which has large code and large build-up, then component is used to maintain the code. Then we created a component using ng generate component, and then component name. Then component when we create a component, and then component then Angular CLI generate 4 files for an component, which is ts file, html file, css file, and spec.ts file. Ts file having the logic part of the component, then html for the view part, css for the style property, then spec.ts for testing purpose. Then it is a component.ts file which has a decorator. Then decorator are the feature of TypeScript and implemented as function. जो भी decorator होगा वो उसको as a function implement करना होगा अपने को. Then it starts with @ following by brackets and arguments. Example ng module component, input output, all are decorators, and decorators are invoked at runtime. Then these are some common decorator which are uses regularly: ng module component, injectable, input output, and many more built-in function. Then types of decorators. First one is class decorator. In class decorator, example is component and ng module are the example of class decorator. Then property decorators are input and output, which is used to pass the data between parent to child component. Then method decorator, example host listener. What a host will be displayed at the UI. Then we will use host listener decorator. Then parameter decorator, for parameter inside the class constructor. Its example is inject and injectable. Then we will do example for the component. So today we will see how we can send data to parent component to child component and child to parent component. So first we have to create a child component. Actually, I already created a component sample one, which we will declare in parent. This selector we will declare in parent component HTML file. So parent component here is app component, and we will declare or use the selector of child component in app component HTML, so that जो चाइल्ड कंपोनेंट होगा उसका जो सेलेक्टर होगा वो अपन यहाँ पे डिफाइन कर देंगे. उसका टैग यहाँ यूज करेंगे तो उसका चाइल्ड होगा पेरेंट का. Then how we can send data to parent to child component. So first we will declare a variable in app component.ts. So uh, declaring name, say, and then we will bind the property in the selector. In the selector we will bind the variable using property binding, and property binding we will see when we learn about data binding, then we will see that what is property binding. So here we are binding the property. So let's suppose we are binding a property. Then here we bind the property, then we will get data in child component. So ts file of child component. Okay, so can someone tell me about which decorator we are used to transfer data between parent to child component?
Input and output.
Okay. So when we will get data from parent to child component, we will use input decorator. So and first we have to declare an import. So here we get the data using the input decorator. Then we will print it in using interpolation. So here we get the data from parent component to child component. Anyone has question about it?
Yes, I have. Can you show me again from beginning this what?
Yes, sir.
Are we trying to send data from the parent to its child? Correct.
Yes, sir.
So go first. Can we check the child elements? So what is the in a TS file and what is in a HTML file? So please open
Sir.
that TS.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here this is the child component, and we specify the input parameter named hero. Okay, and
Yes, sir.
in HTML you use that hero as an to
Interpol.
display the value of hero. Okay, fine. Now go to the parent. Yes, yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here in a parent you use a demo and the name is CSS. Name is CSS. It is a part of this. And then from UI. Okay. Go to HTML. Okay. From here
Here we just
you
binding
pass
property.
the name variable, set the variable to the its child. Okay. Yes.
ये हीरो जो ले रखा है ये क्या है? हीरो वेरिएबल है?
Yes, it is a
Yes,
name
sir.
ये कहाँ
So
डिक्लेयर किया है?
अपन यहाँ पे
in a child component.
तो हम पेरेंट पे चाइल्ड का डेटा शो कर रहे हैं.
नहीं सर, चाइल्ड पे पेरेंट का डेटा शो कर रहे
We
हैं
are
सर.
passing from parent to child. So data is showing in a child element, child component. Sample one is a tag, and the hero is a property of the, or we can say input element of child element. So we are passing the name variable to the hero variable of the sample one.
ओके.
So whatever we assign in a name in a parent component, it will be passed to or set to the hero element, hero attribute or the property of the child element, child component.
तो हमें हीरो डिफाइन करना जरूरी होगा, हम नेम से
नहीं
डायरेक्टली
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
No, you can give your name Prerna. It is a variable name of the child element, child component. Sorry.
ओके.
So there you can take it in a different way. Like there are two classes. One is a parent and second one is child. Okay. So parent also have their own variable like my name suppose, and the child has also a variable name is the child name. Okay. So we are
ओके.
setting the value of the parent's my name to child's the child name, child's class child name. So we are doing in that way.
ओके.
So how we can do that? It is simply so 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. So what is going on here? Uh, the sample tag has their own HTML formation. So there, can you open the child HTML, my Ajay? So here whatever value will pass, that will be we will print a sample one works. You can make it a child, my Ajay, named it child
Yes sir.
instead of sample, that is give the child. Okay, so wherever we will use the sample one tag, it will print a child component and the value whatever we pass from the other component. So here we are passing from the app component to the sample one component. So that value will print by the sample one tag. So again, go back to the app.component.html. First one, yes. So here, if you see that the h1 is the message, then we are showing the sample one tag. So it will replace by the whatever the HTML of the sample one has, and then it will print the data. So first, what is the message in that? What we are printing, Ajay? Can you go to the TS of the app.component? So here we are.
No, sir, I didn't.
Where is a message?
Message is not declared, sir.
So then it will not printed. So you need to use a title instead of a message, correct?
Yes, sir.
No, use it title here. Yes. Title and then parent. Title colon. Then you can add a concatenate string. No, not here. As a
Okay.
hard-coded string. No, not here. You can do that. Outside of it, I think. Parent. Parent. PRENT.
तो
Yes.
ये
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
ये ऐप कंपोनेंट डॉट एचटीएमएल के अंदर जो ये सैंपल वन के अंदर अपन ने जो हीरो इक्वल्स टू नेम डिफाइन किया हुआ है, तो इसको है ना टैग के अंदर लिख सकते हैं, मतलब कि ऐसे उसके एज ए प्रॉपर्टी टाइप ही लिखना होगा।
प्रॉपर्टी है ना ये, तो टैग के अंदर तो वैल्यू हो जाएगी, वैल्यू हो जाएगी ना, असाइन नहीं
तो
होगी।
ऐसे सैंपल वन लिखना जरूरी है जैसे टैग बना के करा हुआ है?
तो इसका नाम ही सैंपल वन है ना, जो आपने कंपोनेंट
सेलेक्टर है अपना,
नाम सैंपल वन है।
अच्छा, सेलेक्टर है, सेलेक्टर के अंदर ही अपने को डिफाइन करना है।
हाँ, तो आप जैसे सैंपल वन डॉट कंपोनेंट डॉट टीएस में जाओगे और वहाँ पे जो आपका एनजी मॉड्यूल लिखा हुआ है, वहाँ पे सेलेक्टर जो है वो आपका सैंपल वन, यू कैन गिव एनी नेम हियर।
ओके,
ठीक है ना। और जैसा अपने लास्ट डिस्कशन में मैंने पूछा था कि हम प्रीफिक्स को कैसे कर सकते हैं, तो जब भी हम कंपोनेंट क्रिएट करते हैं, वहाँ पे आप एक प्रॉपर्टी यूज कर सकते हो डैश prefix, or you can give your own prefix name. You can do that without manipulating the package.json, so angular.json. So you can do directly also. Okay. Yes. So now you can print Jay. Run the application, because we changed the title and we also
yes, sir.
get updated. So go to the browser and then check that these are, refresh it.
कंपाइल करना पड़ेगा।
I think yes.
सेव करना पड़ेगा।
सेव नहीं हो रहा है सर,
Go
मैं
to the
वही ट्राई कर रहा
terminal.
हूँ सर।
Go to the terminal. Yes.
Yes, sir.
I think might be. Yeah, got it. So here we can see that the title that Ajay gives, that is a demo 2, and the first row is comes from the parent HTML section, but in parent we used a sample one as a sample one tag. So whatever the sample one tag had, the title, that is a child component, and the value that we pass from the parent component to the sample one component, that is CCE. So that's it.
तेजकिन जी, एक क्वेश्चन है, जो हीरो है ना उसको हमने @ इनपुट एनोटेशन के साथ वहां पे जो sample1.ts है उसके अंदर डिक्लेयर कर रखा है। तो जो भी sample1 जैसे नेम असाइन है, तो जो नेम जो है वो ऐप component.ts के अंदर कोई वेरिएबल की जो वैल्यू होगी वो उसके अंदर शो हो रही है, जैसा कि हम यहाँ देख पा रहे हैं CCE। लेकिन ये पेरेंट को तो हमने इनपुट से वहां पे डिक्लेयर ही नहीं किया, तो ये पेरेंट जो है
पेरेंट को किया ना, पेरेंट को किया, लेकिन पेरेंट को हमने HTML से किया, पेरेंट TS से नहीं हो रहा। पेरेंट TS के अंदर हमने वेरिएबल को वैल्यू दी है, लेकिन वो वैल्यू हमने पेरेंट के HTML सेक्शन से एज ए एट्रीब्यूट ऑफ sample one हमने पास की है। Ajay, go back to the app.component.html. Here we pass the name. You can see the name is a variable that is a part of app.component.ts class. So that we assign to the input variable of sample1.
Okay.
Fine. Anyone else? Any doubt? Hello.
अजय एक बार ऐप कंपोनेंट डॉट टीएस में जाना, ऐप कंपोनेंट डॉट टीएस, यहाँ पे टाइटल आपका डायरेक्ट आ रहा है और नेम जो है वो यहाँ पे डिक्लेयर है। अब आपका sample1.ts में जाना, sample1 में आपने यहाँ हीरो पास किया है और ये पास किया है। अब हम ऐप कंपोनेंट डॉट html में जब sample1 सेलेक्टर यूज कर रहे हैं तो उसके अंदर हम वैल्यू एज ए इनपुट पास कर रहे हैं और उसको रीड कर रहे हैं, और जबकि यहाँ पे जो पेरेंट है ये हमारा पेरेंट से ही आ रहा है।
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, ओके, थैंक यू, गॉट इट।
Then now we will see how we can send child component, how we can send data from child component to parent component. So we cannot send the data from child component to parent component as same because parent component because in app component or HTML we declare the selector of the child component, but child component is not having the selector of app, a parent component. So we pass the value or string through an event. So first we will create an instance of event emitter class. So here we creating declaring an event, suppose child event. From event emitter class. You have to declare here.
Use capital O.
Okay. Then we will create a button in HTML or button name is like click. We pass a function. Let's suppose it's function name is fire event. We will declare function in app component.ts file.
Child event. I think okay. You are creating fire event. Okay.
We will pass the value. Then we will bind this event in the selector. and we will display and here we use dollar event is used for passing an string in message, and here we binding, then we will sign in the component.ts file. Then we will print in the HTML file. Interpretation. So first we have created an event, an instance of event emitter class. Then we have created a button in HTML. अब मैं चेक कर लेता हूँ. So we are sending data from child to parent component, and और जो हमने जो पेरेंट से चाइल्ड में डेटा भेजा था, हम वैसे ही उसको यहाँ पे यूज नहीं कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि जो चाइल्ड कंपोनेंट है उसका जो सेलेक्टर है वो पेरेंट कंपोनेंट में अवेलेबल है, लेकिन जो पेरेंट कंपोनेंट है उसका जो सेलेक्टर है वो चाइल्ड कंपोनेंट में अवेलेबल नहीं है, यानी कि उसको डायरेक्ट पेश नहीं कर सकता है. सो हमें इसके लिए इवेंट के थ्रू डेटा पास करना होगा. सो एंड फ्रॉम फॉर सेंडिंग data from child to parent, we using the output decorator. So and we declare here output decorator and create an instance of an event emitter. So here it is. Then we created a button for passing data. So here in HTML, in child component HTML, we created an on-click button, which will call the fire event function. So and in child component .ts file, we declared the fire event, and we are passing the an string. So here we are fetching this .child event .emit. We are emitting the value, and here we pass the string. Then in app component.ts in app component.html file, where we declare the selector, in selector we will pass the value, pass the event. So here in the child component event is child event, and we are passing in it as a message, and here we are using $event for passing the string. Then In app component.ts file, we declare a variable. So for getting data from child component to parent component, then we we are printing the message through interpolation. Anyone has question about it?
एक बार sample1.component.ts बताना.
Yes.
इसमें ये जो डॉट इमिट है ये क्या यूज है इसका?
ये जो यहाँ पे इमिट यूज है एक्चुअली ये जो स्ट्रिंग दी है अपन इसको इमिट करेगा ये जो अपन ने क्लास यूज की है पहले जो एक्चुअली जो आउटपुट डेकोरेटर होता है वो डेटा पास करने के लिए 1 सेकंड
Is it inbuilt?
यस मैम
आपको तो parent UI, parent HTML.
तो बेसिकली जो इमिट है यहाँ पे ये यहाँ पे इसलिए है क्योंकि ये शो होता है कि मतलब जो डेटा अपने को चाइल्ड से पेरेंट कंपोनेंट में भेजना है वो उसके लिए यूज होता है इमिट. तो यहाँ पे अपन स्ट्रिंग पास कर रहे हैं.
Go to parent HTML page. So here you are so binding. This is binding. So whatever event you have, you pass to it. Okay, and then you are printing. Okay. Have you tried the other than string? If I want to pass employee object,
No,
something else.
no sir, I didn't try.
Can you go to the definition of that emit?
Yes sir.
Go to the component.
Okay. So visibility.
I need the definition. Let's open it. So, the link. Emit has a value type T. Okay. So we can pass anything. There are two methods. One is subscribe and then second one is emit. Okay.
Yes sir. In emit method, we can pass any value.
Sorry.
Sir, we can pass any value, sir, in
Yes.
emit.
Yes, any value. Correct. Yes, go ahead. Continue.
Yes sir.
Ajay,
Yes.
yes, in this example, you assign the value of event in the message variable, right?
Yes.
What if I want to call function when this event is emitted?
Sorry.
What if I want to call function instead of assigning into a variable? What if I want to call a function when this event is emitted? Then how we will do that?
चलिए मुझे फंक्शन पास करने के लिए इतना क्लियर नहीं हूँ मैं, तो मैं एक बार देख के आपसे डिस्कस कर लूंगा मैं एक बार. ये मैंने देखा नहीं था.
because अपने रियल टाइम में रियल एग्जांपल में या रिवर्स